What's up, YouTubers and YouTubettes? So today we're going to be making nitroglycerin. So first thing you want to do is take your fuming nitric acid and your 98 or 99% concentrated sulfuric acid and stick them in a freezer. And you're going to want to freeze them for an hour or so, and along with getting some ice ready. And so once they're all combined, you want to make a stoichiometric amount of the sulfuric acid and nitric acid. So say 50 milliliters of each. And you're going to put them into a cup in a ice bath while stirring. And this is something you're not going to want to hand stir. You're going to need a stir bar for. And so once you get those all together, you'll be right here. Which for me in this reaction, I'm doing 150 milliliters of each. Also, real quick, word of caution: nitroglycerin is highly explosive, very dangerous, and I'm only showing this because I'd rather somebody who was going to make it made it correct and knew what they were doing versus messed up and really hurt themselves or the people around them. Even somebody who is experienced in making this can kill themselves very easily, and I suggest you look it up. It does happen quite often. People kill themselves who are scientists that make this for a profession. So don't make this unless you absolutely have to, which you know you don't have to, so just don't do it. Just use this video for educational purposes only. You can't blame me or YouTube should you falter to what I'm telling you. Anyways, back to the video. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I'm adding in drops of glycerin, only a couple at a time, and then watch my temperature to make sure I don't start getting a runaway. And literally, if you get a runaway, it'll go like 13, 20, 50, 70. I mean, it'll shoot way up, way fast, and it'll start having orange and brown smoke. And at that point, you only have seconds until it's going to explode. And so you've got to be very cognitive of what to do when that happens, if it happens. It's only a matter of time until it does happen if you've never had it happen to you. So if you're like me, you get kind of antsy or whatever, and then you try to be hasty, and that's what does it to you every time. And so pretend you do have a runaway going on. What you do, or what professionals would do, would be they'd have a trap door under their experiment, and so that way they hit the trap door and it all drops into a bucket of water, and that will neutralize the runaway. And so in a circumstance like this, I'm just going to grab my cup, even with the acid going crazy, and then dump it into the water, the ice water that it's sitting in, and hope that does it, which it has for me before. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some more, a couple more drops. Alright, so I've got cold water in this one, and I've got cold water with baking soda in this one. And so now I'm going to take my container that has nitroglycerin in it, in solution, and I'm going to slowly pour it into the one with cold water. And the nitroglycerin, which is just only slightly water soluble, will settle out of solution into the bottom. And so before I put it into my container with the baking soda, I'll let it settle down and decant off most of the liquid, and then put it into the baking soda water. So, let's see. I can't really see it in here, but when I get it into the baking soda water, I'll show you. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is wait about a half of an hour, because I'm done adding my glycerin. And so now in a half of an hour, I'm going to add as much solution I have in my container. I'm going to add that much distilled water. So if I have 200 milliliters in here, I'm going to add 200 milliliters of water. And so then I'm going to decant off most of the solution. The nitroglycerin will drop to the bottom of the container. So I'll decant off most of the solution, and then what's remaining will go into another bucket of sodium bicarbonate water. And so that will neutralize the remaining acid and any acid in your nitroglycerin. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to do next when I get there. So basically I'm just decanting the container that has the nitroglycerin in it right now. And you can see it there sitting in the bottom. Yeah, see it right there. You can see the water, or the liquid level, and then the nitroglycerin level. So there's the nitroglycerin. And so now this can't be stored in a bottle that sun can penetrate, so it needs to be a dark colored bottle, or if you have a clear one, tape the outside of it so light can't penetrate it. And that's it. Be very, very careful with this stuff. What I would recommend if you wanted to play with it or whatever would be take like not even a full drop, like a quarter of a drop, and hit it with a hammer so you can see how explosive it is. Even that's going to make your ears ring like hell with earplugs in. Be very damn careful. Hey guys, just to say again, if you have to make this stuff, please be very damn careful. I don't want to hear about anyone getting hurt or anything stupid. Just know this is for educational purposes, and don't be dumb. Have a good one, guys. And gals.